What's up, everyone? My name is PlatinumHowler. Today I'm bringing you the first match of the Mount Silver EAmons tournament. I'm facing Hundir. His team is shown on the left side of the screen. You can see all the different abilities that his Pokemon have. He has Poison Heal, Tapu Fini, Regenerator, Jirachi, also Regenerator Rotom-Mow. He has Adaptability on both Sneasel and Alolan Marowak, as well as Magic Guard on Marowak. Tough Claws, Dodrio, Sheer Force, Electivire, and Intimidate Gligar. So this is going to be a fun match. Actually looking at his team, everything except for Marowak outspeeds my entire team minus Blacephalon. So that's one thing that really sucks about my team, is that it's super slow. But I think we have a good team to take him on. Real quickly, I'll go over what I brought here. I have a Violite, specially defensive Magneton to switch into Tapu Fini, Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice, Thunderbolt, and Magnet Rise on a predicted switch out. I can be immune to Gligar's Earthquake or Electivire's Earthquake, and then do some chip damage to them, or in Gligar's case, really dent it with Hidden Power Ice. I have Magic Guard Blacephalon holding a Focus Sash. It has Thief, Mind Blown, Shadow Ball, and Light Screen. Light Screen would be for a predicted switch into Tapu Fini, because that is his best response to this Blacephalon. We have a Choice Scarfed, Psychic Surge, Mesprit, Healing Wish to heal up something like a Blacephalon or my Poliwrath that I'll go over next. U-turn, Knockoffs, and Headbutt. Has enough speed to outspeed a modest Scarfed Rotom-Mow. Then we have the Z-Hypnosis Poliwrath with Belly Drum, Poison Jab, and Waterfall. We don't have Dynamic Punch on this set. We need Poison Jab to be able to hit the Tapu Fini for super effective damage. And thankfully, it also hits the Rotom-Mow super effectively. And then our last move is Waterfall. It hits everything else on his team, at least neutrally. We have a nearly max defense Hippowdon with some speed investment as well to try and creep in a Alolan Marowak. It is Poison Heal, so it's holding a Toxic Orb, has Stealth Rocks, Earthquake, Slack Off, and Ice Fang. And then we have a Lumberry, Physical Attacking Shiftry. Unfortunately, it turns out that you cannot have Sucker Punch and Leaf Blade on the same set, so I had to settle for Seed Bomb on this. That's going to be my main way of hitting Tapu Fini if he doesn't outspeed me with that Tapu Fini, because of course Tapu Fini is base 85 speed and it naturally outspeeds everything on my team except for Blacephalon. So hopefully he doesn't run as much speed investment on that and we can hit him up with a big Seed Bomb. So without further ado, I am going to hide this team now and accept Hundir's challenge. So he has got the dual electric types. What did he not bring? He didn't bring Marowak, so that's interesting. That was his Magic Guard user, so that was a surefire way he had of revenging Blacephalon, because he could for sure take one hit. And what else did he not bring? He doesn't have the what does he not have? He doesn't have the do I have to open up his team again to make sure I know what he doesn't have? Doesn't have the Gligar. Okay, that's interesting because Gligar walled my Tyrantrum pretty well, which is one of the main reasons that I didn't bring Tyrantrum. Anyway, so the game plan for this, we need to find out if Tapu Fini is Misty Surge or Poison Heal, because if he is Misty Surge, then Z-Hypnosis will not work. It won't put the Tapu Fini to sleep, so he can hit me up with a Moonblast in that case. Thankfully, he can't have Vital Spirit on Electivire because that's its hidden ability. I think my best lead is probably just to go ahead, lead off with my Choice Scarf Mesprit. That's what I was planning on doing, so we're going to go ahead and do that. He's still picking his lead, so if he could be Choice Scarf Jirachi. If he is, we'll find that out, and that will be good information. Okay, so he has Tapu Fini right away, and he is not poison. He is not Misty Surge, so that's really good information. I'm very happy with this lead, knowing that he does not have Misty Surge on this. So I can just stay in and Zen Headbutt and go for some damage and see what this Fini wants to do. or I can U-turn into my Magneton. His only potential electric immunity would be the Electivire, because he can still run Motor Drive on that. But I deal pretty well with the Electivire for the most part with my Hippowdon, and I could get Stealth Rocks up after that. Or the other thing I can do is knock off this thing's Toxic Orb. I think that's actually a good play, knocking off the Toxic Orb. Make sure that I can keep it relatively low. So that's what I'm going to do, actually, knock off. And he goes into Jirachi. That's really good. We're going to knock off his Shukaberry, which was probably meant to take a hit from Tyrantrum in the sand. So I know that he's not Scarfed, so I know that I can outspeed this easily. So I think I should definitely just go for another knockoff here. Doesn't look like we're going to 2-hit KO him, as he's going to get the rocks up. My team doesn't really care too much about rocks. Blacephalon won't take rocks damage because of Magic Guard. He's probably going to U-turn here if I had to guess. So I don't really feel like giving him momentum here. So I'll probably just stay in and go for another knockoff. It's too bad that I won't be able to kill on this turn, because he's going to be able to preserve this as a sack later on if he wants. Yeah, being able to 3-hit KO this would have been really nice. I could have run Adamant if I wanted to, and that probably would have done the job. But I wanted to make sure I could outspeed a Scarfed Rotom if necessary. So he's got rocks up, and he's probably going to U-turn out if he... but if he wants to hard switch and preserve this at high health, I will be more than happy to knock off something's item. Alright, goes into this Dodrio, and that doesn't knock off anything, so he's Z Dodrio. That's interesting. So, do I want to go into Hippowdon now? Probably. Tough Claws, he won't get a Tough Claws boost from any Z move that he clicks. So I think going into Hippowdon is pretty safe. I don't really care if he wants to predict that. So we're just going to go ahead. Take the rocks damage, goes for Swords Dance. That's a little scary. We do have Magneton that quad resists. The Brave Bird. That's what he's going to go for here. I kind of wish I had Whirlwind on this now. That's fine though. So we know this is not Scarfed, so Poliwrath will outspeed this after Z-Hypnosis. We know that Jirachi's not Scarfed. We're not really concerned about the Sneasel or Finny being Scarfed, so either Electivire or Rotom-Mow could be Scarfed, which is could be a problem. Actually, and if we let this go down and Electivire is Scarfed, that is going to be a challenge to deal with. So I might want to sack something here to the Z move, and then go into probably go into Blacephalon and live a hit with the Sash and go for a Mind Blown and knock something out. I think that's probably my best play. So I don't think I need Mesprit that much, to be honest. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back into Mesprit here. And if he wants to kill me with the Z move, then that's fine. And if not, I can go for Zen Headbutt Flinches against this. Yeah, there's the Z move. Supersonic Sky Strike, and we will sack this Mesprit. And now go into our Blacephalon, which is Sash, and it can live any hit. And we will just go for a Mind Blown here. We'll see how much damage Finny takes if that's what he wants to switch in. Yeah, Here comes the Finny. Mind blown. 35%. Yeah, that's to be expected. Is he going to go for a toxic, or is he going to go for... see, it would have been nice, actually, no, Thief wouldn't have worked. Thief wouldn't have stolen his toxic orb because my sash is not broken. So this is why I have Magneton. Magneton is definitely this play here. Hidden power, okay, he predicts. That's definitely hidden power ground. That's a fair prediction. I have speed for this, I believe, so hopefully I can... hopefully I will outspeed this. Do I want to go for Volt Switch or Thunderbolt? Probably go for... I definitely click Thunderbolt here. And hopefully he doesn't outspeed me. Okay, so he knocks us out, so he has speed for us. So fortunately we just barely didn't have enough. If we had a little bit more special defense investment, we could have taken him on there. So this is actually, like, we have to go into Shiftry now and click Seed Bomb. Could have stayed in there and gone for light screen, blown my sash, but it is what it is. So the only move we've seen from this is Hidden Power Ground. So this could just be a straight up offensive, but we can't even go for a Hypnosis against... See, one thing I didn't think about is once he gets toxic on this, he can switch it into Z-Hypnosis every time. So we're never gonna be able to get a belly drum off. That's unfortunate. I should have thought more about that. But this was a pretty rushed build, if I'm being honest. It's just not something that I considered that I definitely should have. But we got to go for a Seed Bomb here. We are adamant max speed, so we do have more speed on this than the Magneton does. Okay, he's going to go into the Rotom. That's fine. I actually put Substitute on this, so that didn't do very much at all. Or no, I didn't put Substitute on this. I wanted to, but I didn't. If he burns me here, do I want him to... Am I okay with burning? Well, okay. Yeah. So if he goes for Will-O-Wisp, I could get Blacephalon in for free, but then he just goes into Finny. And that's gonna wall me pretty hard. Yeah. Oh man, Toxic Orb Finny really sucks because I can't put that to sleep. If I go into my Hippowdon here and sack... Can I win this game with Blacephalon if I just get rid of... No, I can't, because he has the Dodrio and Sneasel to outspeed me. Because I didn't put Flame Charge on this. I probably should have. Yeah, there is really no reason for me not to do that. I don't know why. Thief was misprep for sure. Just a couple things in prep that I didn't think too much about that are going to end up costing me, I think, here. Oh, he actually disconnected, so that's a bit of a problem. But yeah, so he definitely thinks that, okay, he's back, that's fine. I think he's on his phone doing this game, so I can't risk anything here. I just should probably go, well, one out I may have here is if he misses Will-O-Wisp and then I can get a Swords Dance up and maybe do a lot of damage to him. So let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can do that. Go for a Swords Dance. All right. So he's reconnected now. We'll see what he wants to go for. It does go for the Volt Switch, which is fine. See, this is why I wanted Substitute on this. Actually, that's interesting to note that he was faster than me, so he could be Scarfed. He could be Scarfed for sure. Now, is he going to predict Sucker Punch and switch out here? Do I care? Do I care if he switches out? He can go, because he can go into his Sneasel, and his Sneasel is adaptability. But would he risk that at this point? I don't think so. I don't think he would risk that. But he can just go for Swords Dance on his own and stall out my Sucker Punches if he wants to. But I think safest play is just to go for Sucker Punch here, and we knock him out, so that's good. Crit definitely didn't matter. So this Sneasel is for sure going to knock us out, but this is what we wanted. We wanted to get Poliwrath in against the Sneasel to set up the Z-Hypnosis, but it looks like that he's probably going to end up being a Scarfed Rotom. So the question is, do I sack this or not? I could sack this now, or I could switch into, I could just make the switch into Poliwrath right away and try to go for the Z-Hypnosis. Electivire should definitely have something to knock me out. So no sense in preserving for that. The only thing I would have to preserve this for really is Finny, which I may not even outspeed. I don't know for sure if I outspeed it. Now I'll see, because if I go into hip out on here, he just goes into Finny and gets a kill basically. Yeah, so that's not a good idea. So I should probably just stay in here and like he's for sure gonna go for Ice Shard, and that's gonna kill me, because he gets adaptability from it. So I should just stay in and go for Seed Bomb here, honestly. Oh, he goes for Icicle Crash, actually. I could have broken his Sash if he had that. Okay. My only play here is to go Poliwrath and hope that he doesn't have any Scarfers, and hope that he doesn't switch into Tapu Fini here. Yeah, like, this is the only chance I have to win the game. Ooh, and he goes into Rotom and lets this fall asleep. That is huge. That is huge. Wow. Wow, that was a huge misplay on his part. I have no idea if he knew what this Poliwrath was going to do. That is massive. That is huge. If he's not Scarfed Electivire, I win this game now. Okay, so he's going to go into this now. I'm pretty sure +4 Poison Jab should OHKO this. If it doesn't, I'm going to be really, really sad. But we go for Poison Jab here, and it knocks him out. That's beautiful. He doesn't have anything for this now. Unless his Electivire is Scarfed. That's the only way he wins this game. So that honestly should be... Yeah, he goes Electivire here. So he has to be Scarfed or Sashed. I'm going to go for Waterfall. And he is neither. And we knock him out. This is going to be a win for us. Wow. Did we ever dodge a bullet? Like, holy crap. Like, I thought this game was over. This Sneasel was so nice to set up against. Is he going to be sashed? Nope, not sashed. Perfect. Wow. This game really... I did not expect this game to go this way at all. So, you do see the Jirachi is actually healthier now because of the regenerator. But Waterfall should knock this out regardless. Oh, he forfeited. Okay. So that's going to be it. We benefit from a very huge misplay on his part. The Z-Hypnosis Polyrath works to perfection. It was looking like it wasn't going to work out very well, but basically our only out was to hope that he made the wrong play and went into exactly what he went into. He went into his Choice Scarf Mon, his most likely Choice Scarf Mon by the looks of it, and let it fall asleep so I could set up Polyrath. That was like the one play that he couldn't make. Otherwise, he'd look to be in a great position. So we're very fortunate to get our first win of this tournament. Start off 1-0. Next up, we will have well, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter who our opponents are next. I mean, you're not going to know any of them. So, but we got to get prepping for those two games and hopefully win both of those and get through the semifinals. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment on the video, and we will see you for the next battle next week.